You're watching WXII 12. And now, the Modern Automotive Sports Report.
We're here in Glendale, Arizona, outside State Farm Stadium, where it's just one more day before the NC State men's basketball team takes on in Final Four action against Purdue. Where the action's about to heat up is out in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where our Chanel Porter is. And CP, it's getting closer and closer to tip time. Lady Wolfpack, one win away from making that national title game.
Yeah, John, this is really a battle of a team that was supposed to be here against a team that wasn't supposed to be here. South Carolina, very known here on the big stage, Final Four appearances, national titles. But for NC State, it's been a long time coming, 26 years since they've been in a Final Four game. And a lot of that has to be credited to the work of head coach Wes Moore. Now, we saw 2 years ago that this team made it to the Elite Eight. He said that may have been his best team so far on paper, but the difference is the connection that this year's team has. We've seen it all click together on the court in the last few weeks, but off the court, Moore says they're having just as much fun.
That's what I've been telling them every step of the way. You know, we're having so much fun, I don't want to see it end. You know, they've all been big games, you know, every step of the way, and especially, you know, the two in Portland. Go all the way across the country and play two fine programs like Stanford and Texas, and you fall behind to Stanford 10 at halftime. It'd been real easy to, you know, maybe have some doubts, but hadn't seen it yet, and sure as heck don't want to see it tomorrow.
Well, this team has gotten to have a lot of fun here in Cleveland, but now it is time to 100% lock in. Tip-off against South Carolina set for 7 o'clock. We're going to have both highlights and reactions after the game later on tonight. But for now, John, I'll send things back to you.
All right, Chanel, thanks. And it's interesting, these teams kind of mirror each other. This NC State team comes into this matchup against Purdue as the significant underdog in the minds and eyes of a lot of people. That's okay with this Wolfpack team. Despite the 9 straight wins, people are overlooking this basketball team, but they say it like this: they've already been overlooked. Why not us?
I mean, we had so much doubt and against us, I guess, in the public eye, but the fact that we proved so many people wrong, and we embrace being this underdog. We embrace every game going into it, having, you know, the odds and like a 10, 20%, whatever the people say, chance of winning. I mean, it's something that we embrace, and we love just proving everyone wrong. This is our 10th game, 10th elimination game, you know, so we're used to it. We're used to being in these moments.
The guys are used to playing in those elimination games, and they're having a lot of fun in the process. Speaking of having a lot of fun, so are the fans. The fan base here has been unbelievable. Ton of Wolfpack fans here. Our Chris Peterson caught up with a bunch of them ahead of tomorrow's game.
There is no doubt Wolfpack Nation is well represented in Phoenix.
Wolfpack fans like alumnus Emily Mader were full of emotions when the Pack made it to the Final Four.
When we won, I cried. We call it the cardiac pack. You never get to see State make it this far. So we're just really excited and proud of the team.
The last time NC State won a national championship was 1983, and what makes this trip to the Final Four even sweeter is stealing the limelight from their Tobacco Road neighbors.
You know, Duke, UNC, they're all like 10, 15 minutes from us. So we always feel like we're the little brother that never gets a lot of attention. And these guys they're good players, and we're really, really excited.
Brennan Giggy and his wife live in Phoenix now, but hung their hats in North Carolina for over 20 years. They became lifelong members of Pack Nation and admit they're a little superstitious when it comes to watching the games.
We've been superstitious. Some people can't watch the game in our family. I have to watch it from the kitchen. This is unbelievable. It's a great run. It's a lot of fun.
Mader says she loves how this Cinderella State team has been embraced by hoops fans across the country.
To hear people say that NC State is now America's team is just such a crazy